Hello race fans, I'm Wylie Wade and this is Wylie's Race Report. Hello race fans, I'm Wylie Wade and this is Wylie's Race Report for Saturday night, September 18th, 2021. On Saturday night, we had the Wingless Sprint Cars in the house, we had the Hobby Stocks in the house, we had the Delta Dwarf Cars and the Mini Stocks all in action on Saturday night, and some great racing action it was. Hopefully you caught it in-house or on Antioch Speedway TV. Speaking of Antioch Speedway TV, before we get into results, I want to tell you about something. We've been promoting and talking about the fact that we're going to have the ability to do replays and results and stuff up on the screen, a lot of different things that we want to do, and we just haven't been able to do it yet because we've been missing a very important piece of equipment. And expensive, may I say. But today, this very day, Wednesday the 22nd, when I'm filming this, we acquired that piece of equipment. So over the next few weeks, you will start seeing some changes in our broadcast on Antioch Speedway TV, making it better and adding in some features that we have not been able to do since we kicked off Antioch Speedway TV a year and a half ago. I am looking forward to it. It's going to be a great time as we have our crew that will be studying the manual on this piece of equipment. It's only around 700 pages. Yeah, so Larry, Kevin, Bob, myself, and whoever else has to look at it. A little light reading. Be done in a minute or two. But anyway, some great news for Antioch Speedway TV. We're going to make it even bigger and better with this new piece of equipment, allowing us to do a lot of things we've not been able to do up until now, and we've been working on. So, looking forward to that. Coming up this weekend, we have a new series coming to town. It's the WMR Midgets are going to be in the house. The BCRA Midgets are also going to be there. The Lightning Sprints, the 600 Micro Sprints, the non-wing cars, and the Wingless Sprint Cars are all going to be in action. 5 divisions of racing this upcoming Saturday night, all open wheel. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a great time. If for some unbeknownst reason you can't be at Antioch Speedway, well, shame on you for starters, but you can watch it on Antioch Speedway TV. That is the place to be for all the live flag-to-flag coverage for all the action at Antioch Speedway. And now I can also tell you about a big announcement coming up at the end of October. We have a special 2-day show. That's right. It is the CoCo Farms Pacific Coast Nationals for the Hobby Stocks. It is a 2-day show. $5,000 to win for the Hobby Stocks. $200 just to start the main event. That's right. $5,000 to win for a hobby stock race. $200 just to start the main event. How can you go wrong with that? We're going to have a ton of hobby stocks on that weekend. Along with the hobby stocks, we have the IMCA stock cars on Friday night the 29th and Saturday the 30th. And also adding in on the 30th is going to be the limited late models / crate late models in action on Saturday the 30th of October. So a little schedule change here I wanted to let you know about. I am looking forward to that. Can you imagine the amount of hobby stocks that we should have with a $5,000 purse? No, I'm sorry. Let me correct that. $5,000 to win purse. There's going to be money all the way down through the finishing order. So $200 just to start a hobby stock race. That is going to be a great time. And I also want to remind you, we got a big show coming up in about a week and a half from right now. On the 30th of September is going to be a practice night for, that's right, the annual West Coast Nationals Bill Bauer Memorial Race coming up on October 1st and 2nd for the IMCA Modifieds, IMCA Sports Modifieds, and IMCA Stock Cars. It's going to be a great weekend of racing. You don't want to miss that. And then the following weekend, we have the Antioch Speedway Hall of Fame night, the Donna Soares Larry DeMintz Memorial Races with the Wingless Sprint Cars, the Hobby Stocks, the Super Stocks, and the 600 Micro Sprints, and of course the Hard Tops Winged Valley Sportsman. That is part of the Chet Thompson Memorial part of that evening. So got some great racing action coming up at Antioch Speedway. You don't want to miss it. If you can't be there, be on Antioch Speedway TV. We kick things off on Saturday night with the Mini Stock main event, their final points event for 2021. And Tom Brown not only won the race, he passed Eddie Humphreys III for the points championship. Eddie broke early in the race. He came into the night with an 8-point lead, ends up losing to Tom Brown by 14 points. Congratulations to Tom Brown. Here's what he had to say after the races.
And ladies and gentlemen, our winner for the Mini Stock event, 5th win in a row.
5th win in a row.
You really sucked your first race here. You only finished 2nd. What's up with that?
I think there were 2 cars that night that finished.
Man, no. great run. You've been strong all year long. All right, now, and you came into the night 8 points behind in the points.
Yep.
You leave 14 points ahead as our champion.
All right. Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you.
You get your own pop.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I thought it was cool to just get one of these, and I got 5 of them now.
Now you got 5 of them.
Oh.
You didn't start out with the lead. You had to work your way up.
I had to work my way up to it, and I actually missed a race. There was the big race for the West Coast Sport Compacts.
Yep.
I wasn't able to get to that one. I was looking forward to getting to that, and I missed it. But somehow we still pulled off the championship. I feel bad for Eddie. He broke tonight. It was going to be down to the wire.
He broke the last 2 races.
He did break the last 2 races.
He blew up last time.
The transmission.
And then, is that what it was last time? And broke something else here. So, helped you out to take home the win, or the championship.
You know what, we try to be as prepared as we can. Last week in Petaluma, I had my header broke, my clutch failed. I had a right front flat on the checkered flag lap, and we still pulled off the championship. So, but anything can happen. So yeah. I feel blessed. I have 2 championships at 2 separate tracks in 1 year.
That's an awesome year.
That's a great year.
Up for that next year? How are you going to?
I have no idea. We're just going to do our homework and make every race. That's all I can do.
So we got one more race here.
Right, Thanksgiving day after Thanksgiving.
Thanks. Yep. And I will have my car here that night.
Awesome.
I'm aiming for you.
Cool. Yeah. I want to thank all the other competitors that came out from our Petaluma regulars. They came out. It was great. We had a great field tonight.
It was great to see all those cars here. Yeah. But so here's how we're going to do it. You're going to start back there. I'm going to start up here.
Okay.
And you got to catch me.
I can do that. You know, I pulled an 8 for the inversion, so I started in the back, and somehow we worked our way forward.
Who do you want to say thanks for getting you out here?
This man right here, Bob Davis. It's actually his car. I just have the pleasure of driving it. I do all the maintenance on it, or we do all the maintenance on it. And then Beth Webster, she's here with us. Katrina for all the fantastic photos, you for all the kind words, and Joe.
He's not here tonight, but he'll be back.
Yeah. Sam Santa Rosa Transmission and Car Care. He's a big, huge supporter. Like I said, I broke my header and exhaust, and he helped me get back on the track. If it wasn't for him, it wouldn't have happened.
Well, I love Pintos, so that's awesome you did that. Congratulations, Tom Brown, winner of tonight's main event and the championship for 2021. He'll be back hopefully on the day after Thanksgiving. I want to take a shot at him, and I just got to say, Bob, if it wasn't for bad luck, you would have had no luck at all tonight, man. You just had a rough night. Just broke hot laps, heat race, qualifying, heat race. Okay. Still smiling. Still smiling. Got a championship in your car. All right, congratulations.
Congratulations to Brad Coelho taking home the win in the hobby stock division. I also want to give a shout out to Misty Wellborn. She took home her first heat win in the 3rd heat for the hobby stocks and then finished a strong 2nd place in the main event. So Misty Wellborn bringing it on strong in her rookie season. She's going to get a win here in the not too distant future. In our Delta Dwarf Car action, Ellie Russo started on the pole and led about the first 15 laps before her rear end on her race car broke. And that put Kevin Moralio and Danny Wagner up front for the battle, with Danny Wagner winning the race. Kevin Moralio, though, he took home the season-long points championship. Here's what these 2 gentlemen had to say after the races were over.
Captain Chaos, Danny Wagner. All right, before we get to the champion over there, first of all, your team car, Ellie Russo. She found something as a driver, it looks like, when you guys went to Oregon. She came back a different driver from what I'm seeing from up in the booth.
Yeah, we went up to Oregon and a new tracks every night, and you got to adapt quick. And she was really struggling with mainly like finding the line and finding where she should be. And then we went up to Oregon and ran a different track every night, all tracks she's never been to, and she had to search and learn how to adapt quickly and find where she needs to be. And I think she succeeded, and here she is. She was up there leading it, and I was sitting back there like, holy smokes. But then unfortunately the rear end broke on it.
I was gonna say it took a breakage for someone to get around her.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. I watched it. I seen the smoke about 5 laps and wasn't quite sure. But then I noticed once I seen some fluid coming from right by the shock. So.
All right, so that's your teammate, but let's talk about you. You got up front, you had to make a pass on Kevin to get the lead, and man, what a great run you had tonight.
Yeah, the track was fast, a little tricky, rough, hooked up, and kind of a little more old school Antioch, and got up to Kevin and got by Kevin and tried not to look back.
So when you're racing back there, you're third and fourth back there watching. You had Chance Russell trying to take a couple shots at you. He got around you at least one time. You had to battle back around him. You were trying to get around Kevin, or Kevin's trying to get around you. You're battling with him, and Ellie's pulling away. And how is it? What are you paying more attention to? Who's trying to pass you, or who you're trying to pass in that situation?
Kind of all around. You just kind of always look forward. Don't worry about the guy behind you, and just run your own race and try to get around the guy you're trying to pass. So never worry about who's behind you.
All right, real quick, you're selling T-shirts. If anybody wants a Delta Dwarf Car shirt, which I have on, can they still get a half off on the national shirt too?
Yeah. So if you buy a club shirt, you get a half off national shirt. So
perfect. All right, and with that, of course, we have a big race coming up in about a month, the Dwarf Car Mania.
Yep. Hopefully the Dwarf Car Mania, a little different format, and hopefully it'll be good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our winner for the Dwarf Car main event tonight, Captain Chaos, Danny Ryder. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Kevin Moralio, let's see, not a bad year. National champion for the veteran division for the Dwarf Cars. And now track champion here at Antioch Speedway for the Delta Dwarf Cars. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hey, that one worked better. Didn't take that one. All right, so you had a good battle though, trying to get up through the front tonight.
Yeah, Ellie's getting pretty quick. So she ran me out of tear-offs. So by the time when Danny got up to me, I had no tear-offs left, and I couldn't see where I was going. And then Chance got by me. But yeah, I've had a kind of an average year, just a consistent top 5 year here. I had a great year at the Nationals. I've won 5 out of 6 so far, so I can't complain.
You got one more next weekend.
One more next weekend, the big one, Marysville.
So you got tonight under your belts. How does that prepare you for next weekend?
Well, I kind of been wondering about my motor. My motor's on its 3rd season, so I didn't even know if I was going to make it through tonight because I've been getting. I changed my oil the other day, and I had a bunch of metal shavings on the magnet on the drain plug. So I don't really know how my motor is right now. I'm just trying to survive these last couple races. So I got one more to go and see what happens.
All right, so you had to work your way up towards the front tonight. You had to battle Danny, you had to battle Ellie, you had to battle Chance. With this track conditions, a little different than it has been all season long. Was your car set up the way you needed it to?
Oh, my car felt good. The track was. I like the track the way it was tonight. A little bit rough. I got power steering, so
yeah.
I just kind of wait till lap 15 or so, and then they start getting tired.
All right, well, 2021 track champion here at Antioch Speedway, Kevin Moralio. Congratulations. Who do you want to say thanks for helping you get out here?
I got to thank Danny Wagner Racing. He does a lot of work on my car. My mom, John, Ashley, David Tevez, he helps me a lot, and King's Roofing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our track champion for 2021, Kevin Moralio.
Thanks, buddy.
In our Wingless Sprint Car action, we had 25 entries on Saturday night. Bob Newberry led the charge, taking home the checkered flag in the main event. After we were able to get Bob out of his race car, here's what he had to say in victory lane.
Getting ready to climb out. What's that?
I gotta catch my breath, I'm old. Running with these young guys, man. Woo!
He needs some oxygen before he can get out, is what he's telling me. He had to work for that one.
What a rush.
Bob Newberry driving the number 36, Wingless Sprint Car.
But you still won.
Oh, here it comes.
What?
But you still won.
Holy moly.
You need a cane or something there, old man? I say that, I think he's younger than I am, I don't know. We're darn close to the same age, and I know I'm not old.
Oh.
All right.
Holy moly.
You want me to call the ambulance over for oxygen?
No, I'm good. I just need to catch my breath.
All right, so, man, you had to lead early, And then you gave it up. You kind of had a bobble coming up off turn number 2, and that's where you lost the initial lead there. What happened there? What happened what happened with your car at that point?
A little contact between me and the 32 car. I mean, I know it was racing. He was trying to take the lead. It was a little bit more aggressive than what I cared for, but it is what it is. That's racing. They're hard racers. They're good guys. They got a fast car, and ultimately, I ended up with the W.
Yes, you did. You fell back to 3rd for a little bit, but then ended up back up on the point and got your 3rd win of the year.
Awesome. Yeah, I don't know what happened with Jones. There was no way I was going to be able to catch him. It was unfortunate that whatever happened there, you know, where he got put in the lead. I knew I had to step up and drive like it was my life depended on it. And man, I'll tell you what, it took a lot out of me.
So it's been a bit since I've seen you out here, so it's nice to have you back. And who do you want to say thanks for getting you out here?
Air One, Heating and Air, Chris Magoon, for starters. I mean, I wouldn't be doing this without Chris and Jen. They're great people. They've helped me out tremendously. Swisher Cement Contractor. They've been behind me in my street stock days, you know, so they've been around with me for a long time and strong, you know, long-time supporters. I want to thank Brian and Brett and Wayne. Accurate Automotive, right here on West 10th Street. Craig, tell him Bob sent you. He'll take care of you guys. Great guy. They do great service, top-notch quality. Delta RC. Anybody wants to get into the RC game and go play with some toys that are pretty technical. You can go from beginner to expert. Go down here to Delta RC and talk to Craig and tell him I sent you.
All right, Bob Newberry, what did you think of the track tonight? It was a different track, actually had a cushion up there.
Man, Chad, the guys that prep the track, I seen them out there watering all day today. Phenomenal, man. This brings back some memories from back in the day, you know. It was like, oh man, cowboy up and just hammer down. Awesome.
All right, congratulations, Bob Newberry. You're not out of the points championship. You got a couple races left, so you still have a chance to win the championship.
That'd be nice. That'd be fun.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Bob Newberry, winner of tonight's main event for the Wingless Sprint.
Congratulations to all our winners on Saturday night, and congratulations to our 2 champions crowned on Saturday night, Kevin Moralio and Tom Brown, in the Delta Dwarf Cars and Mini Stocks, respectively. Coming up this Saturday, the 25th of September, we have the WMR Midgets making their debut at Antioch Speedway. The BCRA Midgets will be there. The Lightning Sprints are going to be in the house. The Wingless 600 Micro Sprints will be there. And the Wingless Sprint Cars will be all in action. 5 divisions of racing for your racing enjoyment. This Saturday, September 25th, 2021. Don't forget the big hobby stock show, 5,000 to win, 200 to start the main event coming up. 2-day show now. It is being called the CoCo Farms Pacific Coast Nationals for the hobby stocks, the biggest hobby stock race in the country from what I've been told. You don't want to miss it. If you're a hobby stock driver, get your plans now. You got to follow Antioch Speedway rules. You can find those on the website, and look forward to having you at Antioch Speedway at the end of October for the CoCo Farms Pacific Coast Nationals. That's going to do it for this episode of Wylie's Race Report. Until next time, I'm Wylie Wade. Goodbye, everybody.
Alrighty then, here we go. Let's see if this is going to work today, shall we?
Is another edition of Wylie's Race Report. Hello, race fans. This is Wylie Wade with an... I don't remember how to do this. Help me. Help me, please. We have the I'm going to try one more time, okay? Thank you. 3, 2. Hello, race fans. I'm Wylie Wade, and this is Wylie's Race Report for Saturday, September... This is not going quite as planned at the moment. Let's try it again, shall we? 3, 2.